On with the show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's another episode of the often imitated, never duplicated Voices of Misery podcast. And of course, I am one half your dynamic duo, the nerds. I'm the nerd and you are.
Nerdhead.
What's going on? I was waiting for the light to turn on. You were looking at me like, start the show. The light wasn't
why
ready
are we
yet.
sitting here?
I was watching in the corner of my eye. I was watching for the light. So, you know how this thing goes. We are live and it's Monday night. I am so excited to be here. What about you? How are you doing?
Wonderful.
Yeah? You having a good day?
Yeah, slow day.
Got
Quiet.
the grass cut.
Yep.
Sinuses are fucking out of control today. I've been sneezing like crazy. My eyes are watering. My nose is running. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Really? You don't get it like us?
Not really.
Well, me and
You
the
guys are a
older
bunch of
daughter
wimps
does.
in here.
We are, man. We're fucking cowards. Shit. Our allergies are getting us.
Sammy's taking allergy pills every freaking day. You can't breathe.
But you were just telling me your stomach was a wreck. And so's mine,
Yeah,
though.
well, I've had these stomach issues for a couple months now.
Yeah,
So
you're
that
all
has nothing
fucked
to do
up.
with allergies.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell did it. I don't know. I think it's because I ate yesterday and I ate today, so it's 2 days in a row of me eating. Because my weight dipped under 140 pounds, so I'm like, I gotta fucking eat something.
No one feels bad for you.
No, I'm not. I don't feel bad for myself. I'm just saying, like, I dipped under 140, so I'm like, let me eat a couple days here. Because ideally, I wanted to be at 160, 165 was where I wanted to be. So I don't know how the fuck I missed that mark.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just terrible at everything, I guess. So, what have you been doing? You do anything different? Did you watch anything?
No.
In the time? No, you haven't watched anything.
No.
Well, I've been watching some things. Hey, what's up? ARP and Mr. BP, how you doing, sir? You eating some good stuff this morning, man. He was eating, what the hell, some fucking pancakes or something, right?
I don't know. I didn't see anything this
You
morning.
didn't see anything this morning? Oh, you've been so busy watching
No,
Scandal.
no, shut up, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't in there this morning. I didn't look.
Yeah, I know. You're so busy. What the hell was I saying?
What you were watching.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I kept it for the live show because last week you did tell me you got to start spreading your shit out, so there you go.
Well, you're watching.
I don't know if you meant in bed or in
way
here.
too much stuff. So.
I know. It's been fucking nuts, man. I got some really good news, though. Remember that show Severance I was talking about from the Apple TV?
Oh, the terrible show?
No, the best show ever. Season 2 is wrapped. They filmed Season 2. You're just waiting to get the release date. They haven't said when it's going to be yet, but oh my goodness, it's going to come back. I am so excited. And people out there, man, need to take my recommendation seriously. I find some good shows, man, and Severance is good.
Season 2 of The Mole is going to come out on Netflix next month. I'm pumped about that. The Mole.
Did I see that? I don't think so.
No. It's a group of people that are trying to get money, and there's one in the group that's a mole that sabotages stuff. Mm-hmm. They have to try to figure out who it is. Mm-hmm. I like that show a lot. I'm glad it finally said that Season 2 is coming.
I am so fucking excited. I cannot wait to see that show, man. It is like the best show that I've seen probably in recent years. It reminds me of Twilight Zone, Black Mirror, and like all that good stuff combined. I really liked it. It was excellent. So I think I gave that one an A+, didn't I?
I have no
Season
idea.
1? I know it was probably like
it
the
was
highest
like 3 years ago.
But anyway, I did finally see Baby Reindeer on Netflix, and I've been told to watch this multiple times. I tried to give you the assignment. You refused to do it, so I'm like,
the
fuck
preview
it.
looks stupid.
I know. I'm like, let me just bite the bullet.
3 people told me to watch it.
Yeah.
It looks stupid.
What reviews have you heard about it? And then I'll give mine.
That it was good, and then it started getting boring.
It didn't get boring. It got too crazy for me. And I started questioning if it was actually a real story. Because people were saying it was real. Some people were saying it was just based off a real idea or whatever. I don't know, but...
Well, she came out and complained, right?
Yeah.
The woman?
Yeah, I don't believe any of this shit, to be honest with you. It was too fucking crazy, you know? It's basically... Have you heard anything about it?
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, it starts off with this guy. He's just a bartender. There's a lonely woman comes in, frumpy looking, you know, overweight, not an attractive woman at all. Just someone who just doesn't stand out in the crowd, right? She comes in there. She looks depressed, so he wants to be nice to her. And he's like, hey, what's going on? Can I offer you anything? And she's like, I can't afford anything. So he's like, how about a tea? And he's like, this is on me. And that opened up her eyes, you know. She's like, oh my God. And she became infatuated with this guy. She was coming to the bar every night, they were talking, and then he was just being nice to her, just trying to be a friendly person. And then she became obsessed with him. And she wanted to like go out to dinner with this guy and go out to lunch, and then they started flirting, and he was like, I'm going to flirt back with her a little bit and just to have fun with it. And then he started getting a little like, all right, this bitch is getting a little too crazy now. And then she just started getting fucking wild, man. She was like hanging outside of his apartment, fucking emailed him like thousands of times, just left him voicemails after she got his number eventually. It was a fucking crazy ass story. And then this guy was like, and then it gets even weirder because he had a fucking sordid past. It goes into what the hell's going on with him, and he's a fucking nutcase and got raped by a guy he was trying to get famous with because he wanted to be a famous comedian, and this guy was like, I can help you, and then he got him all drugged up and he fucked him in the ass when he was passed out drugged. And then that gave him a phobia, and then he didn't know if he was gay or not, so he started dating trannies in private and shit. Yeah.
Okay, no,
it's
that's
fucking,
not...
Dude, I'm telling you, it was a crazy-ass fucking train wreck of a show.
Yeah, I'll
Baby
pass.
Reindeer, yeah. It was, and it ends really fucking weird, too, man. So it's like, I don't know if we're going to get a sequel or not. It's like, it was really weird. I enjoyed it for what it was, and they were short episodes. There's only 7 of them, and it was like, some were 40 minutes, some were 20 minutes, the episodes. They were kind of all over the place time-wise. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody, though. I just would, unless you like weird shit, man. It was just fucking weird.
Yeah, that sounds like it's too much for me.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was unrealistic. I mean, if you go in with the notion that you think this shit's real, you're going to be impressed. But if you're a person like me who's like, yeah, I don't believe half the shit I see, I don't believe anything I hear or see, really, I just wasn't impressed by it. It was okay, though. I mean, well, whatever. I finished Palm Royale.
Yeah.
Fucking excellent recommendation by our pal Scott. And I know why he recommended it to me, because there's a bunch of gay shit in there. Ricky Martin's in there, and he's clapping the prince. And yeah, the prince was like with this woman, and it turns out he was gay, and he was banging Ricky Martin. But anyway, this show was fucking great, man. From top to bottom, I was hooked. There was a lot of backstabbing, catty woman shit. It was about these high society women in like 1940s, and what they wanted to do was like be popular in this club, and Kristen Wiig was one of the girls who was on the outside trying to get in, and she's like a scam artist, you know, and just trying to do by any means necessary. She just wants to fit in with these girls, so she'll do anything. And she was like lying and cheating and stealing people's money and shit, and she was like taking this woman's jewelry, selling at the black market to afford the lifestyle, the luxurious lifestyle and whatnot. And she was getting intertwined in everyone's life, and it turns out there's a lot of dark secrets in these women's clubs and, you know, the Palm Royale area. And I'll tell you a couple main things about the show that I liked. I actually liked the gay characters the best. Ricky Martin was my favorite character on the show. He was awesome. His character was really good. I say was in the past tense. Don't want to give away any spoilers, people, but yeah, there's some cool stuff happens in this show. But yeah, I see now I fucking feel like I said too much.
You're an idiot, man. All you gotta just say it's good.
I'm an asshole. Great theme for tonight's show, by the way.
It's a good show.
No, hell of a fucking show, man. Palm Royale was great. There was a beached whale. Norma was my favorite character, next to Ricky Martin, obviously. She was fucking great. Just a lot of good acting on this, too. It was really good. And I hate Kristen Wiig, but she was fucking phenomenal in this. And she looked great. I mean, they really made her look up good, so... You wouldn't check it out because you can't. Because fucking Apple doesn't work for you. For some reason, you still can't get in that shit. It's so weird.
Fuck Apple.
It is so weird. You can get access to everything else, but Apple just doesn't
Every
work.
app.
Yeah.
But Apple Plus, I don't care anymore.
I hate
lost
how
interest.
it works. Like, you can't even password share with Apple. Like,
No.
You can't even do it with Netflix anymore. Your sister got kicked off of our account.
Yeah, she got kicked off this week.
Yeah. The weirdest
She was
thing.
on it last week, no problem. We had to get a code sent through our email.
Yeah.
And, because she was watching Baby Reindeer.
Yep.
Well, Bridgerton came out, and she wanted to watch that. So she logged in, or tried to log in, and it said, no, you need to purchase this app. It wouldn't even give her an option to have an email code sent.
Yep.
Or, so I'm like, oh, God. So she had to go buy it. She's like, as soon as Bridgerton's done, I'm just deleting this app. I'm not doing it. I'm going to cancel. Because it's like $15. Because of course she went and got the ad free or whatever like we have. She's like, I'm not on this app enough to pay this. So she's gonna watch half of the season of Bridgerton came out last week, and then the other half comes out at the end of June.
Yeah.
So once that's done, she's She's canceling. I'm like, well, good for you.
Too, though, man. I hate Netflix. I don't like their layout. I hate everything about it. I'm watching Seinfeld on that right now, and then once that's over, I did actually see a movie just before I was flipping through. And there is a movie I actually want to see on there. It looks good. I just didn't catch the name of it, but I'll find it again. It was like number 2 in the world right now, and I read the description. I was like, holy shit, this looks good. But then we had to do the show, so I didn't really note the name. But I fucking hate Netflix, man. It really sucks. And they were saying that they were going to start phasing it out. And the reason why they're doing it is because they just purchased WWE.
Yeah.
And they want more subscriptions. So they said they were cutting shit out. They got the Mike Tyson fight coming on. And
well, you can't blame them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
they want to get all the subscribers they can. Yeah. It's just like...
Yeah, they're going to live TV route.
Damn, man.
Yeah, man, they're doing it. So,
she's still able to use the rest of our apps. So.
Yeah, hey, there you go. It makes sense. Another show, the best show that I'm watching, the crown jewel of shows right now, is the show Tracker. It is fucking awesome. Yeah. Really good show. It reminds me of Supernatural. It's got that same formula where you got a guy who's going from place to place, doing a job. They're singular jobs. They start in the beginning of the episode. It's over at the end of the episode. He gets injured in one episode. The mark is gone in the next episode. It's like it's like a standalone every day. And the thing about it that I like is that it's a standalone, and you don't really have to pay too much attention to storylines. You can kind of just veg out and watch it and just enjoy it for what it is without having to study shit, remember things. It's a very easy watch, and it's a fun watch. So I do enjoy the show. I hate the fucking actor that's in it, though. I hated this guy in everything I've ever seen him in. I think it was because it was a soap opera that I saw.
It was General Hospital.
He was on maybe it was General Hospital. He was on one. He was
on General Hospital. Did he play Jason for a small time?
I don't remember. I hated him on one of them, and it's just,
Adam. No, he played
over.
Adam on Young and the Restless.
Okay.
And it pissed me off when he showed up because he looked nothing like Adam.
Okay, so
Adam had dark hair. I liked Adam, loved Adam. He leaves and this, what's his name? Justin Hurley? Yeah. He showed up and all of a sudden he was Adam. That's what it was. But then he went to This Is Us and I loved him on that. Yeah. And then he went to Tracker and I'm like, my sister and I were talking and we both wanted to try but we haven't. But now we got you to listen to.
It's a really good show.
So you're saying it's worth watching.
I won't spoil it or anything. I'm not going to give you any details or anything like that. But it's a really fun show. It is. They got some good characters. They all have good chemistry together. You're going to like them all. Which means I like it, so you're probably not even going to give it a chance now.
No, we had already discussed that we were going to watch it together. Yeah, we just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, well, fuck you then.
No,
well, she's watching Bridgerton now.
She's watching,
and you're watching Scandal for the 13th time?
I don't give a fuck. Well, it's a goddamn good show.
Yeah, it is easy to watch. Brian goes, it's the Biden of shows. You know what? Biden actually fucking... And just before we get to the asshole segment, let's talk about an asshole real quick. So this motherfucker, there's a video circulating around of him talking in like 2 different speeches. One was really recent, like just 2 days ago or so, where his eyes are fucking open and they won't shut. Like his eyes aren't blinking, they're not even fucking moving, and he's just talking, and his mouth is moving weird, his eyes are moving weird.
Maybe he's a robot.
It's AI Biden, man. I'm telling you, I've seen better animation on that Jason and the Argonauts movie, man, from way back in the day. People get that reference or not. Holy shit, man, it was so bad. And then they showed one of him talking like just a couple of weeks ago or whatever, and his eyes are blinking like crazy, and they're like, what the fuck happened? And then I'm not the most technically savvy person, even though I work in tech, and I've been working in tech for years now. I don't get the like digital imaging aspect of it. I don't do the Photoshop crap. I'm not good at video editing.
That's what Sammy's doing in school.
Yeah,
that's what she's going for.
So we can show her the video. I'm sure she'd be... But I looked at the damn video, and you look at his eyes, and you can see that it was obviously tampered with. It is an imaging effect that they're putting on his eyes. It's not really his eyes. It's like they were making it look like he's more alert. I have a feeling they're going to try to pull him before these... He's supposed to be debating Trump two times or whatever. Trump is just going to have a fucking field day with this guy if it's live. They're not going to have an audience or anything like that. But still, it'll be fucking amazing to see it. I'm going to watch it if it happens. I just don't think it's going to get that far. I think they're going to pull him. They're going to say something's up with them or whatever. And did you see Princess Kate? Did you see her? They're saying she's been like in a fucking coma or some shit since December. That no one's seen her since something happened. She overdosed on sleeping pills. Some shit.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, people are claiming they haven't seen her since December. Like out and about in public. They've been like faking shots. They've had like fake Kates out there. People dressed like her that look like her. But they haven't seen the real Kate in fucking months. They're saying something weird happened to her. Trying to say, they're covering up.
She's sick.
But why would you have to cover that up? If they died, be like, yeah, the bitch died.
Because, no, you don't want her to die. No, that would not be good, man.
Why would it be good? Who the fuck's going to lose sleep over this?
Because they're the ones that are next in line.
Oh, okay.
You don't want her dying. Because once King Charles is gone, that's who's going to be in there.
But he would be there. At least William would be there with his fucking toupee.
With his dead wife.
With his fucking
toupee. He
can remarry. Shit, he can remarry, right?
Oh my God, I don't know.
It would make him an asshole if he got remarried, right? And that's why we are all here today, people. That's the key word, asshole. And this is your favorite show of the week, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
can you tell me why?
Because I don't have to read anything.
And there you go. You finally got something new.
Yeah. Because I don't have to fucking read anything.
All right. Well, let me get the reading for this other edible Tixin. I think I took too many. I think I forgot how many I took today, and I just kept on taking them. I need to keep better track of these fucking things. I need to use that pill box. That's here. We have a pill box here.
That's the thing. You're going to be working at home next week.
Oh, my God.
You're going to be snacking like a mother in this house. I don't think
so, man.
You're going to get right back to 140 where you are, 165 where you want to be.
And then I'm going to freak out and I got to lose it. All right, let's hop on into it. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law that taking care of her kid is her job and she shouldn't expect others to do it for her?
Oh, boy.
I have 2 kids, female, that's 3, and a male, that's 1. I'm also a pharmacist, and I like to spend my free time learning to play basketball, learn to play the violin, and learn new languages, so you see I'm pretty busy at the daytime. My in-laws have been so aren't you so fucking great?
All that with 2 young kids?
Yeah. You got money or you got a good husband?
Yeah.
My in-laws have been so supportive. My mother-in-law's an angel. She told me that it makes her very happy to see me improve myself, and she volunteered to babysit for us. Okay.
Oh. So the kids are never around.
Yeah.
Because you have a babysitter at your beck and call.
Pretty much. And she eats that shit up.
Learning to play basketball.
She babysits whenever we ask and never asks for money because, according to her, she doesn't want to get paid for spending time with her grandkids. The problem is that my brother-in-law's wife, I'm not sure what it's called in English, so I will call her sister-in-law, who is a stay-at-home mom, thinks she's entitled to the same thing. Don't get me wrong, my mother-in-law babysits for her too, but she will do it occasionally, not every day. She only has 1 4-year-old son and she doesn't work, so she's not interested in learning anything, yet she thinks mother-in-law should babysit for her every day so she can relax. Yesterday, she snapped at mother-in-law and told her she either has to babysit for both of us or for none of us. I told her that taking care of her kid is her job and she shouldn't expect others to do it for her. She called me an asshole and said it's none of my business. Am I the asshole?
It is none of your business.
She is the asshole here.
Yeah. I don't want to say she is, but she is.
I don't want to say she is.
She just interjected. She didn't need to even say anything. That's their business.
Mm-hmm. That's their business, man. It's their transaction. For some reason, she doesn't want to watch that kid.
I mean, right. And so that's between them.
Yeah.
So she's an asshole. You can't do that. You can't just claim the mother-in-law all for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So what is with this family that no one wants to take care of their kids? They have kids and they just drop them off at grandma's house.
Well, that's the thing. You know that the in-laws talk. They know what's going on. People talk in families. This is how it is. People gossip no matter what. She's probably like, oh, well, if she's watching her kids, why can't she take my kids? And there's a jealousy thing going on there, and that's why she's.
But she doesn't work.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. She wants to get what the other girl gets.
I don't work. No one.
Yeah. I
haven't worked in years. Yeah. No one babysat my kids, so I can have. No. Get the hell out of here.
No, I'm with you there. What's up, Ivan and WVTX?
Yeah, no. Weirdos.
Yeah. I think it's fucked up. So you think she's the asshole?
Yeah, she's an asshole because it's none of her business. That situation had, no.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Am I the asshole we're in agreement. And we start off with an asshole. Am I the asshole for not asking my mom to pay for my stepsister to go on her school field trip?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Are we speaking from experience? Come on, share a story.
This is a stepsister.
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking, so this obviously isn't the mom's marriage, right?
Yeah.
Where it's a stepdaughter.
Yeah, you would think.
Because if it's a stepdaughter, then you probably should.
Mm-hmm.
But if it doesn't sound like, all right, I don't know.
Well, let's get some context here. My parents are divorced and my brother, 12, and I, 16, split time between mom and dad. Our dad remarried after the divorce 9 years ago. His wife has a daughter that's 10 who lives with him full time. But her dad was around for a little while when they first got together, and he left after my dad's wife won custody. He doesn't pay anything for his kid, and my dad and his wife are the ones covering everything for her. My dad and his wife haven't been doing so well with money for a couple of years, and this year's been the worst yet for him. My mom is doing better than ever, though, and she's really been stable with money. So my brother and I have a much better life than our stepsister. We get to do extracurriculars, and we get nicer stuff in general. It's got so much more obvious lately because my brother got to do 2 field trips, and I got to do an international trip with my school last year. My stepsister had a field trip come up a couple weeks ago, but my dad and his wife couldn't afford to pay for it. They asked my mom to pay, and she said no. They asked my brother to ask my mom, and he didn't. Okay, so yeah, they're trying to use him to get to her after this. No. She already said no. They asked my mom to pay, and she said no. So Dad asked me to ask Mom. He told me how much his stepdaughter wanted to go to the school trip, but didn't have a fund to cover for families who couldn't afford it. He told me he knows it's not my mom's job, but they were desperate, just wanted her to have a nice time, and she knows my brother and I never miss out, and didn't want her to feel less important. She's not a part of their life.
That's not the mom's responsibility. That's not her marriage.
Accept this chick.
You know what? If you can't afford something and your kid needs something, you start selling shit.
Yeah, you figure it out.
These kids have never gone without a fucking thing they asked for.
Pastor Anita and Damfa. What's going on? I think Pastor Anita.
They have a field trip and you can't afford it. Then you start selling. You figure that shit out.
Yeah, you got to.
Like, there's no... I just don't understand it.
You don't beg. You figure it out, man.
You don't go to your ex-wife who has nothing to do with this kid and ask her to freaking pay for it.
Mm-hmm. No. That is so screwed up, man. I didn't ask. My dad got super pissed when the field trip came, and neither my brother or I asked Mom, and my stepsister didn't get to go, which super pissed him off. Am I the asshole?
She's not the asshole. The dad is for putting her in that awkward-ass position.
Absolutely. I mean, I do feel bad for that kid that didn't ask for this, the 10-year-old. She didn't ask for this. She's 10 years old. She has no idea what's going on. She probably wants a relationship with these kids. She probably feels like they are brothers and sisters and shit, you know?
And the dad needs to get some damn balls and, like, ask, like, his family, like, his mother, his brother, hey, can I borrow $20 for this?
Yeah. To ask for money? What kind of fucking lowlife are you,
loser.
Man? If we got separated and I had a kid with somebody else, I would never ask you for a dime to take care of that kid.
I would never ever do that.
I could never imagine. Be like, hey, I already know you're going to say go fuck yourself, but I just need some material for the show.
Oh my God. Absolutely not.
What a fucking mess, man. It feels like shit to say no to a child or to see a child go without, but it's not her responsibility at all. Unless she's really rich and can just throw money away for nothing and felt like, you know, donating to this kid. It sucks. It makes us sound like assholes saying we wouldn't help out, but it's not. It really isn't her responsibility.
But it has, and the dad putting his other 2 kids in that position, that's terrible.
I would never expect anyone to give me a dime for anything for these kids because they're our responsibility, not anyone else's. So we make sure shit happens. We never made them, you know, go without anything.
We've always figured something out. Like you have to get goddamn creative. You figure it out. How expensive are field trips? Although that international one, holy crap! I'm sure that field trip was super expensive.
Sure. Absolutely.
But I mean, really, a regular field trip, how expensive is it?
Yeah, like $60-$70.
If that. Give me a break. Figure it out.
Am I the asshole for telling my wife I will only pay $1,000 of mortgage because her brother lives with us rent-free? All right, let's see. Am I the asshole for telling my wife that I will pay only $1,000, which is a 3-way split of mortgage from now on until her brother moves out? My wife and I have been splitting up the payment on the mortgage and all of our utilities pretty evenly for 4 years, with her brother and his 2 kids living with us rent-free. No, thank you. I've been so fed up with them taking advantage of us, and my wife, for reasons, keeps defending them, although lately she seems to have been annoyed by him as well. I asked her when she will talk to him about moving out because he forcefully moved in with us, quoting, I'm going to chill here for a couple of days.
Oh, no.
After we moved into our new house, and it's been 4 years. Dude, you are a pussy.
Oh, no.
This guy is a pussy, man. There is no way. Yeah, somebody's not going to walk in our house, hey, man, we're going to chill here, dropping their suitcase, putting their foot up on the fucking desk and shit. No, get the fuck out. It would be a shut the door behind them and crack your knuckles moment because that would be fucking epic.
4 years later?
No, thank you. This guy is a pussy. He probably shines this dude's shoes. He's a fucking pussy, this guy. Can't we just say that?
Cook some dinner.
And Surrey fucking brings him snacks. What a fuck. I just want to smack this guy across the face and take everything he owns because he's a bitch and doesn't deserve anything. She states that I'm too straightforward and will sometimes say things I don't mean because of my anger for him lately, which is why she won't let me speak my mind when we discuss him moving out. When I keep mentioning him, when will he leave, she says that she will talk to him but never does, even when he's in her home. I told her that I'll only give her $1,000 for mortgage as long as he lives here. I give $1,000, he gives $1,000, and she gives $1,000.
First of all, that is a super high mortgage. Where the hell do they live?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Second, like, you've let it go on way too long. This is 4 years now. Like, just to bring it up at 4 years later, I don't even know how you even approach that subject now. Like, hey, dude, okay, it's been 4 years. When do you plan on leaving?
We're going to chill here for a couple days. 4 years.
You let it go on for more than a week, more than 2 weeks, more than 2 months. Like, you let it go on, and now, like, I don't even know how you get out of that.
Rent-free. This guy's a fucking pussy, man.
Oh my God.
I could never imagine that shit. Seriously, this guy's fucking awful. So anyway, I've been so fed up with him living rent-free, and he comes home and makes a mess every day. Leaves piles of dishes, trash everywhere, and clothes in the living room. Oh. I wash his kids' dishes sometimes because they're kids. But I've been getting fed up with them as well because they act just like their dad and expect me and my wife to clean up after them. We have spoke to them all, but the good habits die after 1 week. I feel like the asshole because she has good intentions, wants to help her brother. But he won't help himself. Am I the asshole?
They're both assholes, him and his wife. Because there's only so much he can do. He can put his foot down, but then that causes an argument with his wife.
Yeah.
So she's just as much as at fault. This is her family, and she's not doing anything about it. Like, this is going on. He's not even doing dishes.
Spineless
He's
prick.
not doing anything. Is he working? Like, what is happening? And now the kids are living there for 4 years too. I would fucking lose my mind.
This guy's spineless. He is an asshole for letting it go. He encouraged.
They both are. Him and his fucking wife, because he keeps talking to her about it, and she's not doing anything. I don't. That's terrible.
They're just afraid. This guy is afraid in his own home. He's afraid to tell someone to get out. That is horrible. He's paying mortgage for another man to just boss him around in his own home. He's a spineless wimp. And exactly what happened to men nowadays is this guy right here. Epitomizes everything. It is so fucking pitiful. He's pathetic. He's an asshole. Can we agree on that one?
Yeah. They're all assholes. Everyone in this story is an asshole.
Am I the asshole for hurting my female coworkers' feelings? Is it a real
depends
female?
On what, yeah, I was just going to say, it depends on what you said, because everyone is sensitive now.
That's what I'm guessing. Is this a transgender story someone sent in? Hello, everyone. I work at an educational institution. I and another female coworker have the same job titles, but we work different shifts, and I'm also paid more than her. Yesterday, all the administrative staff was having a get-together at a coworker's house. That's mistake number one. There's alcohol, I'm sure. Plenty of it flowing. So before the dinner time, the conversation somehow got to the issue of gender pay gap.
Oh, God.
That's another thing you don't talk about.
Yep.
Fucking idiots, man. She started saying that I am paid more than her even though we have the same job title. Yep, there you go. This is an HR's nightmare, man. You gotta just sweep out the whole school at this point. I didn't say anything because it was supposed to be a fun get-together and I don't want to ruin the mood.
And how does she know that you get paid more?
Because they're probably fucking
You're not supposed
numbers.
to be talking. You're not supposed. No. That's an unwritten rule somewhere.
No, that is a written. That's a written.
Is it a written? You don't talk to. I've never ever asked a coworker how much you get paid.
You're always told, don't talk about this. Don't.
Oh, really? I never was. I just never told anybody. Because I was getting paid good. I was getting paid good with my last job, man. To the point where I barely worked.
Tell a motherfucker. You don't tell shit. You don't want to tell anybody anything about your money situation because they get jealous and people will just want more and more and more. What's up, JJ? How you doing, buddy?
I've never ever. And I never gave a fuck how much someone was making. Like, I never cared to ask.
You're not paying your bills. You worry about what's... Only things you worry about is what you're getting. The problem with people today is that they worry so much about what everyone else is doing and not themselves. And they lose focus and they fuck up, man.
Yeah.
And that jealousy fucking eats them up inside, you know? Anyway, she continued and said that I should be ashamed for getting paid more than her and that I don't deserve it. Eventually, she started outright insulting me in front of everyone. Finally, I had enough and told her something like this. I am paid more because I work 7-hour shifts while you work 5. You supervise 200 students, 10 teachers, and 5 administrative staff, while I supervise almost 1,000 students, 50 teachers, and 10 administrative staff. Not to mention the additional work of marketing and IT. On a weekly basis, you ask me to help you with the reports, and I do that gladly, and I've never said no to you. I also assist you at managing your teachers and staff. I practically do 40% of your job as well as 100% of mine.
Dude.
Yeah. It's not me having a dick that makes me get paid more. It's the fact that I do a lot more work than you, so I deserve to get paid more. Wow, he fucking just told her off. That's
what? Why even?
Drop the mic moment, man. Damn, this guy just went off on her in front of everybody. That's like the party was going, and I guarantee you they were listening to some fucking song. The music stopped at that moment when he started going off on her. Everyone just watched.
At least he knows he has a dick, so you know what?
At least
he can get paid whatever the hell he's getting paid.
I'm gonna give him credit. Hey, CGN, KSN, how are you? She got quiet and eventually started sobbing. The atmosphere got very awkward. You can imagine how the dinner went. Some of the coworkers told me that I am an asshole and that I shouldn't have said that. Her coworkers also texted me that after we got together, they started telling me that I am the asshole, and I don't believe that I am. So people have read it. Am I the asshole for hurting my coworkers' feelings? I mean, no, because he defended himself. I don't think he's the asshole. I mean, she was belittling him. Is he supposed to just fucking take it?
I know.
Fuck that shit, man. I don't take shit from anybody.
But
so my answer is always to give it right back.
He just kept going, though.
Yeah, he did. He went too far. But
like, he compared their exact jobs, and they kept going, well, I do this, and I do that, and I do half of your job, and I'm like, okay, you don't have to go that far into, just tell the bitch to shut the fuck up.
Listen, if you don't want return fire, don't shoot.
I know. See, you're like that, and I'm just like,
that's the way it is, man.
Please go away. Leave me alone.
I always have at least 50 insults in the can waiting, man. So if someone says something, boom, I hit them right back. It's like a fucking dodge and hit him with a quick jab. And quick,
I wish I had a brain like that. I can't. I don't work that way.
A brain for insults. That's
like, but it's not even that. You don't have to think.
Yeah, I know.
It just comes out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Within seconds. Like, you don't take time to think. It's just like immediately a good insult coming right at you.
I don't fucking take shit.
I don't. I wish I could do that because I've got a lot of shit in my life, man, and I just stand there and like, okay.
A lot of practice of not taking shit, man. It's got me in a lot of fucking trouble. It's not the best fucking ability in the world. So we're in agreement? Not the asshole? What's the first one?
I kind of want to say an asshole.
I'm saying not the asshole.
Because it's just, he went like so hard. Like, just tell the bitch to shut up and walk away. Why he first of all, he stood there and took it.
He could have been like that asshole who let the freaking guy stay in his house for 4 years.
And then he just went after her, and then it ruined the whole damn thing. And now when you go back to work, it's awful. Mm-hmm. You should have just let it go. Just like, why do you have to like feed into it?
Fuck that. Not the asshole.
Asshole. Like,
damn it, we got all assholes. All right. Am I the asshole for supporting my friend in his divorce with his wife? So I'm 35 and I'm married to my female wife, 34. Thanks for elaborating. Because the world, you have to do that now. I also have a friend who's 36. We'll just call him Mark. And is soon to be unmarried to his wife, 34-year-old female. I fucking hate the way they do that in these articles. They got to give you the ages. I don't give a fuck. Unless it's relevant. The reason why Mark and his wife are divorcing is because, according to Mark, she's let herself go.
Oh my God. Really?
You said she's gained a lot of weight. I've noticed that too, but I didn't really care. She stopped going to the gym, started smoking, cut her hair off due to not taking care of it anymore, etc. I mean, you do have to have some sort of upkeep. You can't just not be the same person the guy fucking married. I know people age over the years. But the thing is like, you gotta kind of try to fucking keep something together, right?
Because she gained weight and cut her fucking hair. I mean, he is divorcing her.
But I mean, if I married Courtney Cox in 2009 and she looks like this in 2024, it's like, who the fuck are you anymore? What are you anymore?
But you don't marry someone for looks.
I know, that's not why, but it's, I mean... What happened though? Like, that's the thing. Why did she just? Because she's not the same person. Obviously,
well, maybe there's something happened. Maybe she had kids. Maybe she's depressed.
Yeah,
maybe there was a death in the family. Like I'm sure there's a reason. There's always a reason for something.
I mean,
but you can't divorce
smoking. Her. It's like she's throwing her life away, and it's like it's not healthy. I mean, there is a cause for concern.
Get the hell out of here, man.
There is. I understand where you're coming from, but there is a cause for concern, especially if this is such a drastic change from the way she was. I mean, it sounds like she's not the same person that he married, and people do drift apart for certain reasons. And,
You divorce if you're, like, arguing all the time.
No,
I get along.
I get it, but you can't say that it's not important.
Someone's gambling all your... Yeah. One half is gambling all your money away or something. Like, because she gained weight and cut her hair.
But you don't divorce her over it. You say something and be like, hey, listen, let's fucking figure this out because it's not working for me, You gotta... If it's a problem, you gotta say something. Otherwise, what's gonna happen? He's gonna cheat on her and it's gonna fucking escalate and it's gonna be a horrible thing, and before you know it, Mark's gonna be paying child support. If they have kids. I don't know if they said or not. Anyway, when I told my wife of this, she just made a face and said that it was trashy of him to leave his wife what may be hard times in her life.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that, but like my friend said, he had tried therapy, marriage counseling, and antidepressants. She was actually diagnosed depressed, and I understand.
Well, there you go. And now he's going to divorce her.
But she didn't really seem to want to help herself. Honestly, I can get behind that, but my wife's mood always shifts whenever I bring him up now and doesn't like the fact that I'm helping them through the divorce. It's taking a toll on both of them equally, in my opinion. Been a back and forth type thing for a while and is coming to seek judgment on whether I'm the asshole or not.
He's not an asshole because the guy is his friend.
He's being a good friend.
That's his friend. Obviously, he's going to support his friend.
I'm surprised you took that stance.
That's his friend.
I'm happy you did.
If he said he was friends with the wife and then is on the husband's side, then I would be saying something different. But no, he's not an asshole. That's his. I would expect him to be behind his, have his friend's back.
And his friend does have a valid reason. I mean, if this person's depressed, and believe me, I understand depression very fucking well. Unfortunately, it's a bitch, but
in sickness and in health.
Yeah, no, I get it. But not all people are like
that. That husband's an asshole.
Not all people are like it. He just can't. He can't handle it. It's not a
loser.
Easy thing, I guess. But well, the husband's an asshole, but this guy's not. He's supporting his friend.
No. Yeah.
I'm so happy you came to that conclusion. I didn't think you were.
I knew. I'm not like
Well, you were.
I'm looking at the whole situation. I'm bashing the husband. I'm not bashing this dude. This dude's not divorcing his wife for stupid freaking reasons.
I'm glad we had to change the pace there.
I can't help all the other assholes you brought to the table.
Well,
they were all terrible.
Well, let's see about this one. Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law to brush her children's hair?
Oh my god.
What would you say if your sister's like, hey, maybe you should brush Jenna's hair?
I'd punch her in the face. No, I wouldn't. I just probably wouldn't talk to her again.
You'd be pissed.
I would be
fucking pissed.
I wouldn't talk to her anymore, and you would hear it.
Yeah.
She wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would immediately come to you and start bitching up a storm.
You'd be like, yeah, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, and I would never talk to her. Like, it would be done.
It'd be sad we wouldn't be seeing baby boy anymore, but fuck. So anyway, my brother and his wife have 3 children, 8, 5, and 3. I am his younger sister, childless myself, and recently left university because of my severe depression, living at my parents' house until I find a different career path, but also provide care for my grandma and my grandmother. My 2 other children get... That was weird. She said my grandma and my grandmother. That's the same fucking person. Maybe she meant grandmother and mother. Or yeah, there you go. Both sides of the family. The other 2 children get ready for the day alone, which the children are very proud of. Basically, they just get dressed in unmatched clothes. They're not washed, dressed for the weather, or have brushed hair. If they do, they forget the back. I actually forgot how it became the topic at my father's birthday dinner, but they said their eldest doesn't like to brush his hair. I said then they should do it because it needs to be done. His decision if he does it or his parents. So, I mean, if someone's asking you or telling you about something, it's fair to give feedback, right? Or a suggestion if they're bringing it up to you.
No.
A conversation.
Mind your fucking business.
But it becomes their business if they're bringing it up to you, though. Like, they're talking and they're having a conversation about it. And then they were like, well, maybe you should do it.
That's fucking rude.
So then don't bring me into the conversation. If you, listen, man, I don't like talking to people as it is. So if you're bringing me some fucking small talk and I interject because you're bringing me into this shit and I say something you don't like, that's your problem. That's for bringing me into a conversation I want to know part of. You know what I mean? That's fair game, right?
I guess.
Like when people come up to me and they start telling me how much they fucking love Star Wars, which I fucking hate. And because I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I'm okay with it, but I don't want to talk about that shit. And people
so what do you say?
I just fucking make up some shit like, man, I fucking like Star Trek better. That always gets them to run away. Anyway. What the fuck? She told me she didn't want to brush his hair when she wants to go out of her house for work. I don't think this person is English is the first language person, but it's all right. We'll get through it. Mind you, she wears makeup daily, and my brother drives the children. Oh, okay, you can make yourself up and not your kid. I stated how wrong I think this is, and no one should care for their kids after getting them. She exploded. She told me she will not discuss this with a childless parent without a degree. I told her quietly to watch what she says. No, you watch what you say, was her reply. Oh, shit, we're getting catty.
Seriously.
She then proceeds to tell me she always hated me, and I am not to come to her youngest birthday party tomorrow. I said, didn't you observe I have not visited you in over a year now? Then got told she wouldn't visit me either. Oh, this is getting bad. So anyway, they fucking hate each other apparently. It's not the first time they were keeping the kids away from my parents, because the parents are now not allowed because of this whole blow up. She pulled them from not just her, the parents can see the kids. This is how nasty this got. So anyway, my brother and sister, they sat through all this, and they said it's statistically proven that childless people comment more on other people's parenting, so they think I'm the asshole, so I'm coming to you. Am I the asshole or not?
She's an asshole. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, she was brought into this conversation.
I know,
really be
but
the
mind
asshole?
your business, man.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. Mind your business.
J Hall has entered the chat. What's up, J Hall? And Annie BK. What's going on?
J Hall working?
Yeah, I hope so.
I marked him absent at the top of the show.
You marked them absent? Oh, yeah, that's right. You only give people a 5-minute explain just like
yeah,
at work, right?
It's 40 minutes late now.
He's working.
Yeah, okay, all right. So, all right, I'll change it to tardy. It's okay.
Half a point.
Yeah, half a point. You get half a point back.
You have to show one time for 3 consecutive shows to get that half point back.
He'll be loving life next week because we'll be back on the regular schedule, right? So
that's right. Yeah.
No excuses anymore unless his schedule changed.
After the 28th, our shows are going to be.
Is that next week, the 28th? Yes,
I have no fucking clue, but yeah, I'm going to be working from home again. I cannot wait, man. I am so excited. I'm so fucking happy. Everything is falling into place again. Life is going to get really good for us, and it's going to get even better eventually. So, I mean, this is a really good time to be a part of the nerds. So, anyway, what do you think about this person? Are we saying they're an asshole or what?
She's an asshole, man.
You think so?
Man, I might be in an asshole mood. I don't know. It's just you don't say it seriously. I don't care what the conversation is. You don't throw your 2 cents in there, especially when you don't have kids.
Yeah,
Shut up.
It's fucking bad, man. You know, but
Jenna hates when I touch her hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she freaks, and you have to do it.
Yeah.
She hates it because she's got like those tight curls, tight curls that want to knot and snarl, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
And it's a pain in the ass, but I do it. You just mind your business.
Hello,
seriously.
Fate. What's going on? Welcome to the chat. All right, we got 2 more to go here. We can get through it.
All right.
Am I the asshole if I don't attend a wedding as a +1 because I didn't get my own invite?
Oh my god. Seriously.
This is what people fucking complain about nowadays, man. This is the way they are.
Oh my god.
I need my own invite.
You probably didn't get your own invite because they considered you a +1 to someone else.
I mean, isn't that the invite? The fact that it says +1, you're my +1, this is your invite as well, we share this invite?
Apparently it's not good enough. You need an exact invite.
You need your name written in cursive on a fucking card? Is that what you need?
So stupid.
Well, people are just so fucking brittle nowadays. What is wrong with fucking people, man? Why are they like this now?
The world has gone to hell.
What do you think did it to people? What the fuck do these social media...
Like, all the sensitive people, all the entitled people, those are the ones that need to start dropping dead.
Oof. Damn, you are just on a fucking...
No, because we have common sense.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and be overly sensitive over something stupid. Oh, I had to be a +1. I didn't get an invite. Yeah. Like, what? Who are you? Like, it's just so dumb.
Well, fate, karma, and the universe itself.
All these people are dropping like flies.
Yeah.
What about all these sensitive fucks, man? I can't take it.
Something spiritual is happening in the world right now when you think about it, and I know it sounds cheesy for saying it, but fate has a way of working and sorting out the evil and just making things right and course correcting. Just source out and it's happening. Get rid of the people that are losing their minds because I can't take it. Yeah, Jay Hall's right. Something's in the water. They've been pumping fucking chemicals in the water for years. That has another reason why people are so sensitive and weird and why people are drugged up and so fucked up in the head nowadays. It's because of what's been going on, man. This is all by design. And the thing is the universe does have a way of self-correcting, and I do believe in karma, and I believe in everything that's going on right now. It's happening for a reason. And you're seeing people pass away now. It's unfortunate. The lady from CNN telling people to get the jab. Chris Cuomo, another motherfucker, is telling people to get the jab. And now he's saying he's got complications. All these people, all these horrible things are happening to horrible people that were wishing horrible things upon us and inflicted it upon us. And now the people that took it, the sheep, the mindless idiots, are now fucking exiting existence, so to speak, to say it in a nice way. And the course is correcting itself.
As long as it's not all of them.
Karma. Yeah, not all of them.
I got a couple family members that were idiots.
My grandfather is 91 years old. Yeah. They were trying to give him that shit in hospice. He's like, fuck you, I'm out. Fuck you, I'm out. 91, I'm not taking that shit. He's out. I'm out. All right. I'm 25 years old, and I'm really close with my cousin who's 26. And over the past 2 years, I've gotten close with the people in this friend group. I've attended a lot of parties they've thrown, including birthday, Christmas, and Halloween, as well as casual hangouts on a Friday night. I've also invited them to my birthday party. I'm in their friend group chat as well. I felt like I was good friends with all of them, especially the girls. One girl, let's call her Kelly, is engaged with a guy in the group. Let's call him Ken. Kelly and Ken. What the fuck, man, with these names? Kelly and Ken, wow. They invited me to their engagement party about a year ago, to which I brought a gift and had a grand old time with them and all their friends and family. About 3 months ago, my cousin came over to hang out and said, "You didn't get an invite to the wedding, huh?" And I said, "No, I didn't." He then told me that Kelly and Ken really want me to come, but I must come as someone's plus one. And I had to pick which one of the guys in the group to be my date. Okay, now I can kind of see it. That's a little weird. I can see it now. They don't sound as entitled now, do they?
No. Well, see, I do that all the time, though. Yeah. They always have a stupid freaking title that makes me think one thing, and then I read the story. And
well, that's good.
So, yeah, I'm kind of on this person's side at this point.
Well, that should prove that we don't fucking read these things, man, because we change our opinion a lot, which is good, because no one, I mean, some people, they stick their
Listen, I'll give the people credit if if the story is better than the title.
Oh, absolutely.
You know? Like, I'm not going to, well, that's messed up.
Well, this caught me off guard, and I honestly found it tacky. If they want me there, why wouldn't they just send an invite? Also, if you don't have space to host me, which I understand, don't try to set me up a complicated workaround to have me there. I just found it distasteful, but I was uncomfortable, so I chose one of his friends. 3 months later, I still hadn't been invited to the wedding by that friend, so I figured he had found another date. It didn't really bother me because the whole situation made me feel kind of icky. Well,
this is also putting the guys in the group chat in a horrible position.
Yeah.
Because what if they find a girlfriend, or they're dating someone, or they want to bring someone else, and you just this bride is just expecting them to bring this girl that's in the group chat. That's really messed up. And I understand weddings, like, you have to pay per head for the dinners and all that, and shit gets expensive, so I get it. Mm-hmm. But this is a close group. It's a group, like, I don't know. That's very weird. So it's not just like leaving her out, but it's putting pressure on the guys to not bring anyone else. Someone has to bring her.
Hello, GPS, Ainley, and Pika 1975. Welcome to the chat. No, I am with you there, man. It's one of those situations where if you're one of the guys that didn't get picked, are you going to look at her sideways when she shows up with this guy and be like, "You fucking bitch"? It could have been me.
Oh, God.
So anyway, where were we at here? I thought we were all really close friends and I would just get an invite. After all, I was invited to the engagement party. To Kelly's birthday party, to Ken's birthday party, and they came to my birthday party as well. I honestly thought we were all good friends, but now I'm thinking we aren't as good as friends as I thought, or even friends at all. This whole no invitation plus one situation makes me uncomfortable. Would I be the asshole if I don't attend the wedding because I'm uncomfortable with this? Or maybe I'm just being overly sensitive. I'd appreciate advice from outside perspectives.
I would still go.
You think she's being too sensitive?
I That's hard, because this is a crappy situation.
It is.
But it's got to be because the bride and groom had to count all their family. Mm-hmm. You know, and like I said, you have to pay for every single person.
Yeah. So
she might not have made the cut, which sucks. Mm-hmm. Like, that's terrible. But, like, weddings are expensive. I would just go. I would suck it up and go. Seriously. And
it does suck.
You don't know what the situation is. Maybe they couldn't afford another freaking plate or something. Like, I don't know. Just go.
I'd say she should go because if she doesn't go, it's going to make her look like an asshole to her friends, who she does claim to have been good friends with.
Who say they want her there.
Parties.
They just couldn't give her an invite.
Yeah,
so.
you suck it up and just do it. I mean, it's a crappy situation. It's uncomfortable, but you go because the alternative sucks even more, you know?
Yeah, because you're going to sit home and you're going to be pissed off and you're going to be wondering what everyone's doing and they're all having fun and you're miserable. You're going to be seeing the pictures online. Just go. Have a drink or two and just chill out.
South Carolina, Pika. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one, I guess, because you don't want to go there and be awkward, but she knows if she goes there, she's going to have a good time, or people aren't going to shun her or anything. So I would say...
They're all your friends.
I would say she's the asshole she doesn't go.
Yeah, she just needs to... What was that was the question? Is she an asshole she does not go?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Just go. Suck it up.
Yeah, just go and have fun. J. Hall agrees. I'm with you on that one. All right, so this one is going to be your favorite one of the night. I have no idea why.
It's the last one, bitch. Let's go.
What are you going to be doing for the road? Tell everyone what the hell you're going to be doing. It's so important that you got to get to.
I got nothing. I don't do anything.
You were just stressing to get back to that.
I just love my couch.
Shit. I know you love that damn thing.
My broken ass couch.
We're going to be getting you a new one real soon there. Real soon, aren't we? We're gonna be A-okay, people. Because
it's actually pretty out there now. The walls have been painted and stuff. I actually don't mind being out there. So I just want to hurry up and run back to my couch.
I just want to say thanks to all the blessings out there, man. A lot of blessings in this household,
get
man.
Over your stupid shit, man.
Stupid shit? I didn't say it.
Blessings.
Let me stand back a little bit. I don't want to get hit by the residue lightning bolts.
Give me a break.
You get electrocuted on the floor. You say thanks for all the things you got good in life, man. Because you got to think.
That was an expensive freaking blessing that we're paying off.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm blessed to be in a position to be able to do this shit, man. And fucking, you gotta be grateful in life.
You know what? If we won the lottery, maybe I'd be like, we are truly blessed.
Oh, we are. We sure are. I just don't want to. All right, let's not talk about this shit. Let's move on here. Am I the asshole for telling my dad's other child we have different families and she needs to accept that? I'm using a throwaway because I use my main account for a hobby and have a following on it, so I don't want to mix it with my family drama. Names have been changed. All right, Mr. fucking Big Shot. Or Mrs. Big Shot. Don't want to misgender this fucking person, right? All right, so my dad cheated on my mom and had Rhea. We're going to call her Rhea. Keep her name protected. My parents got divorced when my mom was still pregnant. My dad died when I was 8 and Rhea was 9. Rhea ended up in foster care because her mom has addiction issues, so my dad had full custody. Damn, that sucks. I saw her for a while regularly, but eventually stopped when I was around 13 because it just became really awkward. We're both in our 20s now. About 2 years ago, Rhea reached out via social media and wanted to reconnect. If I'm being honest, I wasn't super on board with it, but pushed it myself because she seemed really into it. This is kind of the theme of our relationship. Whatever I was comfortable with was about a third of what she wanted. She insisted in meeting my parents and step-siblings, follows and tries to interact with them on social media, and even started texting with my mom. She'd make passive-aggressive comments if she knew we'd gone on family vacations. All of them have expressed that they feel uncomfortable with this, but are equally uncomfortable in pushing back because they don't want to damage my relationship with Rhea. Oh man, I don't know. Well, how do you feel about this? She just wants to be involved,
This sounds exactly like that one story you had a couple months ago.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Where that bitch kept trying to come in and get involved in family vacations and crap. Like, hell no.
It's a common situation, I guess. You got this happen all the time.
Yeah, no, this is not your family.
It's not. It sucks because her dad passed away. She has no connection to her dad but the sister.
Right. Well, that's her family, but the mom and stuff are not. So you can't just no.
But yeah, I don't know how you deal with this. It's tough because your daughter has let's say that's a tough one because you think of it as that mother. My daughter has a half sister. My ex-husband's dead. The mom is not in the picture. Do you help that kid because it's your kid's sister, or do you just not give a shit?
The kid is an adult now.
Yeah.
So no.
I understand being cordial, but as far as texting with her and shit,
no.
Because then comes expectations, right?
I'm telling you right now, if we weren't together and you went off and had another kid, and then something happened to you and this kid knocked on my door, no.
Even if the kids were like, hey, can you help her? She's our sister.
No, you guys they can hang out and stuff. They're related. Yeah. They're sisters. I'm not taking care of this kid. That's not, no.
Yeah, that's...
No,
yeah.
no. Not going on vacation with me, and no.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. This all came to a head last week when Rhea found via Instagram that my mom and stepdad are renewing their vows in the fall. She asked me when she should expect an invite. Okay.
Oh,
you're
my
inviting
God.
yourself to shit now. I gently explained that it was a long weekend trip, and because of that, it was family only, which set Rhea off. She said she was family and that she gets why my mom didn't want her as a child, but it isn't time for everyone to let it go and just accept her now. I was really annoyed by this. What?
No.
Well, what you going to add to that? Wait,
why does this mom have to accept this girl when her husband stepped out on her, knocked some drug addict up, and now the mom is expected to bring her in as part of the family? It's not the girl's fault. It's not. And I'm not blaming anything on the girl. But, like, you can't expect the mom to bring her into the family. Get the hell out of here.
A constant reminder of his infidelity.
Yeah. No. I'm not a good person. I would not. I would just no, absolutely not. I'm a bitch. I could
There are limits.
Never.
There are limits. I get it. There are limits, though. It's like, okay, you can come in the house, you can visit your sister, but as far as getting in my life,
you can hang out with your sisters.
No.
Absolutely. I would never keep sisters apart, or but you're not coming to my wedding.
No,
you're not coming in on my vacation. Like, no.
No.
Mm-mm.
That ain't happening.
No.
Fuck that.
There are boundaries. You can hang out with your sisters if your sisters want to hang out, and that's it.
Because then you become mom, you become all... Yeah, fuck that. I was really annoyed at this because it felt like she was slating my family, which isn't hers. I told her that while she's my half-sister, we are part of different families. Mine doesn't become hers just because we have the same father, and she needs to grow up if she thinks that she's owed something because people have no connection to her. The conversation pretty much ended there. I want to reach back out to her, but I don't know what to say. My family are all happy I finally made clear where we all stand, but the friends I've talked to say I may have been too honest. I guess I just want to know if I should be reaching out with an apology or just a talk.
No. This person's not the asshole.
She wasn't getting the message, so you had to
you had to just do it.
Yeah.
Listen, I have many half sisters. There was only one that came in a little tiny bit. And it's because my mom was the third wife.
Mm-hmm.
And with the second wife, my dad had a baby. And that ex-wife was a flight attendant. Flew to New York and dropped the baby off. So my mom did take care of her for a little bit. Not for long. And then, so when she came back around as a teenager, like, my mom invited her in or whatever, because she did take care of her for a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like, that's it. And she came in for a visit. She didn't come in and expecting crap.
She kept her in the house. Well, that's nice of her. At least she did something nice in her life.
Well, yeah, they just to talk or whatever, but like, it wasn't a big deal. And then my sister went on her merry way back to fucking Texas, never to be seen again. Fucking bitch.
Damn, you are on a fucking. You just wanted to vent. Good, this is good.
So my sisters
I get
are
the
crazy.
break from venting and ranting.
I only have one nice sister. That's it. You know what it sounds like?
I got none.
I don't talk to anybody in my family except for one sister. That doesn't look good.
If there were any, I talked to none of them. So I mean, if there were two people that were more perfect to be together, it's us to say fuck it to everybody, man. Thank you for the gift, JJ. You are the most awesome person. Thank you. No, that's fucked up though. Two people perfectly matched, miserable as fuck. Wrote everyone off but each other. I freaking love it. Isn't that a great story of our life, man?
Well, it's so that we're stuck together.
Yeah.
We have no one.
Whatever.
We have no one else.
Whatever. You can get the fuck out too, bitch. You can get right the fuck out. I'll be all right. Me and the people in the chat will hang out. That's the way it works.
Good.
Man, so, what do you think, asshole or not?
No, she's not an asshole. It's a half sister. Like, you want to hang out with her, that's fine. Yeah. But that sister can't expect your mom and your stepdad or whatever the situation is to start taking care of her and all this stuff. Like, no, just no.
Absolutely.
No, I can't. I'm not a good person, man. I can't. No.
All right. So what are you gonna be doing for the next couple of days?
What am I gonna be doing? I don't know. I'm on the finale of Scandal right now, so that means I'm going to be starting another show. Don't put a show on me.
What are you going to start? Is it
I don't
going to
know.
be a rewatch or is it going to be
It'll probably be a rewatch.
Are you fucking for real? Why don't you do Vampire Diaries?
Dude, I've rewatched that show probably the most out of all my shows.
Thank you, sir, J-Hall.
I don't know. Oh, but this week DC Universe comes out with a DLC.
That's right, new DLC on Wednesday, right? No,
Thursday.
It's going to be down for fucking 8 hours.
18 hours.
Brainiac returns. The Brainiac bottled shit. We're going to be back in that fucking thing where we started 14, 15 years ago.
I asked you if there was like an outside boss or whatever, because I haven't turned the game on in a couple months.
Yeah, I hope not.
I don't have the description or anything.
That's how you say the word.
I just, I don't know. So I will turn it on because I don't want to fall behind with the feats. Yeah. Everyone's going to be doing the world bosses immediately.
I fucking hate that shit.
So I have to jump in.
Kill 50 of these motherfuckers, and then you got to go to the next one and kill that thing.
I'm going to want to rip my hair out by the end of That's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to be doing.
There you go.
Thursday night and Friday. That's what I'll be doing.
And I'll be back to working from home, so I'll be sitting there fucking killing them right along with you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. I cannot wait. And next week we're going to be. Oh, I don't even know what the fucking dates are. We haven't looked at the dates, but after the 28th, it's going to be Fridays again
for the live show.
I can't wait to go back to Friday. I missed it.
Yeah, we don't have a fucking calendar in here.
We don't have a calendar. We don't know what the fuck day it is, but we'll be updating people on the Friday show when we record that. We'll make sure we have our ducks in a row. We'll get with the HR department, Sherry, and we'll fucking
Sherry can
figure
get
it
off
out.
her ass and help out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be nice.
Her, but what's up, Mr. Raw and Nighty or Gar, whatever the fuck your name is? Hope you guys have a great one. We are out of here. Tell them where they can find us.
You can find us at Voice of Misery on all platforms and voicesofmiserypodcast@gmail.com.
Thank you guys. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.